Buckle up. You are listening to Musicians and Beyond with Mark Lawhorn and John Sarabian, where we bring you the backstage info on the life, lyrics, and long journeys in the music industry. Mark, what's happening?
Another fun week here with you. I look forward to it every day. I wait and wait and wait for the next one to pop up on the calendar. Here we are.
Well, you're only human. Last week we had Bree Carter from Louisiana and Nashville.
Fun, positive, great music, great time.
Yeah, she does a great job. She does a lot for the veterans of the country. She was a U.S. Army veteran herself and a fantastic singer and songwriter. So check her out at Bree Carter. That's BREI Carter.com.
What episode was that number, John?
That was 80 because today is
81.
That's good. Mark, you good?
We're getting good at math.
You are awesome. And today, what a show we have. And I'm not talking about our show because that's, but the musicians
The stars for the day.
The stars of the day is unbelievable. We have Samantha Ray and Jay Della Sola in today.
Yes, we do.
So let's welcome them. Welcome, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. I know you last like 4 or 5 days. You guys haven't stopped.
I know. We've been just going, but we're so excited to be here.
Yeah, that's great. We're glad to have you. You've been doing a lot of radio things, a lot of shows, all kinds of stuff. Last night you did a release, actually not the release, but you did a debut of one of your songs. And maybe later on we'll have you play that, but it's not even out yet, right?
I know. It comes out next Wednesday, the 13th, and it's our Christmas song, which is super special. Everybody get in, the spirit, 'tis the season, and it's called All My Love for Christmas.
Awesome. So this is the perfect time of the year, Mark.
Looking forward to adding that to our playlist.
Samantha Ray.
And it's actually closer than we think because it's this Wednesday.
Wow.
Next Wednesday.
Really?
That is
Okay.
true. That
Yeah,
is true.
it's on Spotify. It'll hit the streaming Wednesday morning.
Excellent.
So be sure to check it out.
Wait, where can we find that song when it comes out on Wednesday?
Everywhere that you listen to music, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon,
Your website?
my website,
SamanthaRay.com.
SamanthaRay.com.
Awesome. That's good stuff. So not only are you a musician, you spend a lot of time at the horse stables.
I do. I like to say I'm a horse trainer by day and rock star by night kind of scenario there. So, yep, I train horses during the day and teach lessons also. So it is not an easy job or one for the weary, but I love it. And it filters into our music and how we write, and it really comes out through our songs.
Which is interesting. You guys write together. You write a lot of things together.
Sure do.
Originally, how did you guys get together?
Well, Jay and I have known each other for quite a long time, but we were previously in a band together and for years. And then we started Samantha Ray. So this is my solo project, and we're on this journey together to write songs and bring them out into the world. And we're excited to be able to do that. And our full album comes out in April.
Awesome.
Jay surprised me and was like, the release date's going to be on my birthday.
Wow.
Which is
Excellent.
April 24th. It's the best birthday present and Christmas present for our Christmas song. But yeah, we're super excited. We're super excited to get all the songs out there.
That is super exciting. You guys are taking New England by a storm.
We're trying, man.
And one other thing about our songwriting that sticks out in my mind is that earlier on when we worked together, we each brought a song. We brought songs almost finished or close to complete, but needed maybe a couple chords or an adjustment arrangement or something like that. So Samantha and I actually have about 10 songs from the earlier bands where we contributed songs. Those were our songs, and we take those moving forward. But we decided with this album that's coming out that we wanted to do net new everything because
so everything new song.
we sat down and we started writing in a new way. We wrote these songs together,
Right.
equally, like together, sitting together and bouncing ideas off each other. I mean, obviously somebody comes up with an idea for a song first, but that's where it stopped. Like somebody came up with an idea, had a little hook or a little piece of a song, and we finished it together. So it really was a really fun creative process to do it that way rather than have a full song and show it to everybody and say, you sing this.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
it was really, don't you think it was really
it was
cool?
nice, like him coming up to my house and like going over our ideas and then just like playing around with stuff and seeing where it led, and then it ultimately led to us having 12 amazing songs.
And it either works or it doesn't, you know. That's like, so when you try that out, you can walk away going, this is really difficult, it's not working. Or you know, she'd show me something, I'd play it, and then I'd go, what if it goes here? She goes, I love that.
Right.
Like, if two people are doing this and they don't like each other's ideas, it doesn't end well.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so that it just worked out that, like, I would add a part to her idea, or she would add a part to my idea, and we liked what we were
Right.
doing. So in the end, we were like, this is really coming
Well, it
along
makes
really
for
well.
great songwriting partners. It's
Right.
Great. And where do the ideas come from for the songs?
oh gosh, so many places, right? I mean, like,
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and call Jay and say, hey, listen, I know it's 3:30, but I
oh
have
my
an
gosh,
idea.
there's a whole list on the notes in my phone. I'm sure like every artist has that. You wake up and I mean, there's a song about that too, but not sleeping. But I mean, there's like so many little ideas, and he'll send me clips, like audio clips. It's like back and forth all the time.
It's nice that we're different too. So different ages, and we're different backgrounds and upbringings, and so my ideas and hers kind of collide and create something completely different. So even the inspiration for a song that I wrote could completely flip flop.
Yeah.
Like a love song could become a breakup
Heartbreak.
song
Yeah, right.
at the end. So it was written as a love song. So the funny backstory to that is I brought an idea for a song, and it was about my wife when we were growing up, you know, when we were young. Well, it ended up being a breakup song. So at first she goes,
That's how
oh, she
you
wrote a
take
song
it.
about me. It's like, yeah, you're not going to like the way it turned out. But that's the writing process,
Yeah.
you know, it's the creative
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
That you can end up with something inside and out. And so my wife ended up saying, it makes for a better song.
That's great.
You know what I mean? So it's
As long as she's comfortable
Yeah.
with it, right? That's pretty
well, then
cool.
I had to write it. I had to bring another idea for her song. It's like because you want to.
Then I knew I was like, okay, we're gonna make this one actually like nice, not like I'm,
Yeah,
breaking
let's-
up with somebody or cursing them out or anything like that.
Fun. So you guys played a little bit of a song during sound check. Can we maybe hear a couple of songs from you guys and tell us about how you came up with the lyrics and the writing process for the songs you're going to play us?
Yeah. Well, that one specifically, was, it's kind of, our title is for 143, which kind of stands for I love you. It's kind of like a generic name, but it fits with the song. And Jay brought this idea, and then we like started going back. This is one that like we're talking about. I definitely, some of the lyrics that I've finagled around in there, and like the progressions that we did, made the song. So
This one stayed a love song.
yeah, this one it's a nice happy love song.
All right, well, this is Jay Della Sola and Samantha Ray.
Gotta send a message back to you that I've seen the light. Gotta find a passage back to a place in time. Captured all my worries, faced my fears. My mind has arrived just in time, just in time. And you know there's a road, I've been this way before, and my heart's made sure that I'm finding my way back to a light in your eyes. My light up every time I see you. You wanted me here, said you wouldn't leave. I love you. What happens if I can't get through to you? Might lose it all. I tend to hide my feelings now. I'm not scared at all. Testing out this theory, I'm still here. Give it a try tonight, tonight. And you know there's a road, I've been this way before, and my heart's made sure that I'm finding my way I light up every time I see you. You wanted me here. Said you wouldn't leave. I love you, my heart it would die, but I would pay the crime without you. Should stay tonight, so stay with me tonight. I love you.
Wow. You guys got something special there. Really do.
Thank you. That's a fun one. We just started playing that one out acoustically. We've been playing it out for a little while, and goes over really well. We like that one a lot.
It's a great song. Is that on your new album?
It is. It will be on our new album.
Yeah.
How much fun is it going into the studio with your own songs, going in and recording an album? You know, the process. How did you like that experience?
It is a fun, creative, tiring. We do it all ourselves, so it's not like we just get to walk in somewhere and we're like sing and play and then we leave. I mean, Jay, we're up a lot, and Jay's like consistently just doing the best and learning the best to try and help me and like push this all forward. So it's a lot of work, but obviously we wouldn't change it, and it's so much fun. So.
I mean, most artists would probably agree. We don't, definitely not singling ourselves out. Most
1,000%.
artists reach for a high bar, and if you're an artist and you approach it creatively, and an artist, you reach for bars you can't reach. And we don't do the production. We're producing the album because we want to produce the album. We're not famous. We don't have stars in our eyes. We want to create a great product, and we want to be able at the end of the day say, this is ours, and not shaming anybody else, because some people will get a lot of help and create an album, and it really isn't their, there's their talents on top of it, but it's really not theirs. We set out to create something that's really ours. And to a detriment or to a benefit, we don't know.
Right.
All we know is we love the process, and we love working on it together. And we've learned a lot. And the people, the pros that we talk to, encourage us to, I just talked to somebody the other day that said, you're never going to learn how to do it unless you do it.
Right.
That's true.
You can send this out and you can have it done, but if you want to do it, if that's part of what you're all about, then you should do it. And hopefully it's good enough. There's an extra weight to that. There's extra pressure to just make sure that it's good enough. You don't want to like sacrifice the quality.
We're definitely not cutting any corners. That's for sure.
Over the years, with the internet and all kinds of advancements in electronics and stuff, it makes it a little easier for you to do it at home and do it yourself.
For sure, yeah. I mean, there's so many artists now that do that all on their own, in their own studios. And I know, like when COVID hit, there's so many people that just made studios in their house, like super quick. And I mean, like Taylor Swift put out an album from COVID in her home. So it's doable, and we're doing it. And
Helps to be a gear freak.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to have.
How many guitars do you have?
I'm a drummer, but I still have 6 guitars.
No kidding.
right.
But that's a
Everybody's got
musician,
problems,
That's a musician's thing. That's not my
Yeah.
hang up.
Yeah.
Right.
So guitarists typically have 60 guitars.
Right.
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 So I've got 6, so it's not that bad.
You're on your way.
Right.
Yeah, my wife hasn't said anything yet.
That's the important piece right,
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Keep her happy. Fantastic. What do you have up and coming besides your new album that is going to be coming out in April?
So, I mean, we have a lot of shows that we're looking forward to playing. Next week, we're in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun. So we kind of have like a residency there, and at Loretta's, and a bunch of those places that we had to perform out. And we love doing that, but there's just a lot on the calendar. Obviously, we're just buckling down and really trying to get the album buttoned up and do all that kind of stuff to send out. But we have a huge trip coming up in March. Once we finish the album, we're heading over to Abbey Road Studios in London to master all the tracks. And, we're so lucky. This is our 3rd time being there.
Oh, no
Just-
kidding.
How
That's-
iconic is that?
I know, it's amazing. It's
That's a
really,
pretty
really
cool
cool. A lot of
experience, yeah.
people are like, why you got to fly all the way to London to master? Why not? Like, why
Right.
aren't you going to be like, go to Abbey Road Studios? So I know Jay loves it. I love the Beatles too, but Jay's like a Beatles freak. And
Who isn't?
Right?
so, yeah.
So a funny story about that really quickly is we go to London the first time, and it's 'cause it's all exciting, and you walk through the door and everything, and it's exactly what you'd expect. It's like, this is incredible, right? And then you don't realize how hard you have to work. Like, you know, you do it for all the wrong reasons at first, and when you get there, you realize these people really work hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, they gave us session rooms and to listen, and listening to music and perfecting music is
they
very,
treated
very
us.
difficult to do at a higher level. You know,
Treated
you
us
can
so
get
nice,
it to a
though.
certain point, but these people really know the craft, and I had no idea how much when we went back to the hotel room. We were exhausted, mentally exhausted,
I bet,
not
yeah.
physically.
Well, because
but
it was an
mentally
all-day
exhausted.
session too, so we went through a lot of songs. But I mean, just being there, and they're so nice. Shout out to Lucy and Ollie, and Abbey Road in London.
And of course, they tell you how bad your track is at first, but they can fix it. So it's like the highs
Yeah,
are high and the lows are like, it's like, this is brittle and it's not going to work. It's like, oh my God, no, I just wasted
our
my time. No, but
baby.
we can fix it. Oh, that's good. But this is no, it's like, well, you know, you're tossed in with professionals, you know what I mean? You're actually just trying
Immersed
to grow
in
into
everything
that and
cool.
trying to be more professional, but these people are professionals. I mean, they were just, we were talking to the mastering engineer that was working on Paul McCartney's Pipes of Peace in the next room over
Right. Yeah.
with Paul.
Yeah, we missed him by like
2 days.
Right.
That's wild.
Would have been cool.
So this is like the big leagues, and we're the little.
Well, you know, the other night
Little
you
scouts.
mentioned you were on a stage the other night up in Malden, Mix 360. So a shout out to Anthony Dakotas
Yes.
and his family. How is it work
Anthony's awesome.
when you get into a stage like that or in a venue like that has an engineer? Must make your life a lot easier to have someone that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, when our sound guy doesn't come with us, I mean, like that is just the place is amazing stage and everything like that. It's always booming and really fun, so it does make it a lot easier. Like
Yeah.
the places that have an engineer, it is helpful.
You know, Mix 360 come a long way. You know, from where you are, it used to be Town Line. I'm sure you remember it when it was the old Town Line,
Way
and
back when.
what a difference it is now, huh?
Absolutely, I remember we used to play the Sunday nights there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say the date. It was before she was born. So I'll shut up.
It's safe now. I can say I started going there when I was 17, so I remember it well.
There you go. So earlier we talked about a Christmas song you have, All My Love for Christmas.
Yep,
And you've only played it once in public, is that correct?
Yep.
that is correct.
How about number 2?
Sure,
No pressure.
let's do it. Get in the spirit of Christmas. We're excited. We did a photo shoot, and we also did some pictures and video that we are going to be doing a video for the Christmas song. So we're excited
Excellent.
to do that again all ourselves. So we'll be out sometime. Was the last to know Santa didn't show, sleigh bells disappeared. Guess they didn't shop, didn't get a lot Christmas time last year. We had no holly and forgot the mistletoe. This year I've learned enough to know I'll give you all my love for Christmas. Christmas time is here. Give you all my love for Christmas. Read the spread and cheer. Give you all my love for Christmas. Christmas time is here. Give you all my love for Christmas. Christmas time this year. Now I get to shop. Santa brings a lot good for childhood years. Giving back around, people in the town, angels reappear. Now I hang holly kissing under mistletoe. This year I've learned enough to know I'll give you all my love for Christmas. Christmas time is here. Give you all my love for Christmas time. all my love for Christmas time. Wait to spread the cheer. Give you all my love for Christmas. When Christmas time is here. Give you all my love for Christmas. Christmas time is here.
Wow. If that doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, nothing will. That was great.
Should have worn
Great.
my Santa hat.
That's awesome.
I wore my Santa belly, so.
You always do, Mike. You always do. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
Of course.
We're honored that we're the second person to hear that publicly. That's great.
What do you got? So the Christmas song's out, coming out next Wednesday.
Yep.
And your album's coming out. When are we going to release that?
23rd.
April 23rd on
23rd.
somebody's birthday,
Yes,
right?
it's my birthday.
Yeah, and we are listening to Musicians and Beyond with Sarabian and Lawhorn.
Lawhorn and Sarabian.
Either way, alphabetically, yes.
Read the sign.
And we are with Samantha Ray and Jay Della Sola. And we appreciate you guys coming in today.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, this is awesome. Let's talk about, you guys use your platform of music to raise some funds for a very important organization. Could you tell us about the Country
Sure.
Women's?
Yeah. So we started a nonprofit called the Country Women Cancer Fund, and supports Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund. And we've raised, do you know the exact number?
70 or so.
Yeah, around 70,000. So we're super thrilled that we have all that to be able to contribute. And this year we've done a couple shows to support that, and we really look forward to doing some big fundraiser so that we can keep adding and keep going. But we really like that our money goes directly towards something that we know, either like rides to appointments or like those type of things. And obviously cancer affects everybody. So it's really special to us.
What brought you to that point where you wanted to put this together and make it your passion and one of your projects?
Well, Jay had the idea, and we both had people that were had cancer and were affected by cancer. So to start something that meaningful, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
So that's a compliment I'll give Sam. So the reason why we're a good team is because she motivates me to do things that I otherwise wouldn't have done. So not only creatively, like doing this, like being at my age and like writing new songs and playing is like something that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't met Sam. So she gave that to me. And the other thing that she gave to me in this partnership is that I had crazy ideas to call and do like a Jimmy Fund, and then I'd say, nah, I'm not going to do that. And she's the type of person that goes, hell no, call.
Yeah, like, why
That's a
not?
great idea, do it. And so otherwise I wouldn't have done it. So it's sort of makes things happen, you know what I mean? When somebody's like you bring up an idea and somebody latches a hold of it and tries to take it to another level, then you're all on board and and then you end up going way over your head. Like you're like, wow,
Yeah,
this
then
is a
we're like,
lot,
what did we do?
Exactly, and we laugh about it,
Yeah.
But I just want to say too that it's not like, so we sort of created that, but we brought in and invited peers. And one of the greatest things about the things that we do is we try to involve the people in the scene. So there's a lot of people in the scene that have come and supported it. We don't make the money, we make it together. And they're just as passionate, and they have stories too that are heartbreaking, and they
sure.
come with their stories, and it's really it bonds everybody. Not only the people that come to the shows, but it bonds the artists. And
We've had so many artists in the local scene and Nashville scene that have helped and contributed and played on our shows and gone with us on planes and all of those things. So I mean, that's super special
And
too.
shout out to Carolyn Cruz, who's our partner in Country 102.5,
Yeah.
and Sandy Gennaro, who's
Yeah.
a legendary rock and roll drummer with Joan Jett, Cyndi Lauper, and the Monkees. He hasn't missed one since. So these
that's
people
cool.
have been on every one, and a whole bunch of our peers. Too many to name, and I'm afraid to name them because I'll,
Right.
I'll forget one of the most important
There's
ones.
so
and they'll never
so
talk to me
many,
again.
but there are so many. There are
Well,
so many.
that's really good that you guys can use your platform of music, to
Yeah.
touch the lives and souls of others and help raise funds.
That's what music is all about.
Absolutely, yeah, it's really,
We all,
really cool.
We also, I'm sorry to cut you off. We also don't want to forget to mention our band, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Because one of the things that's really helped propel this is Sam and I went out and we put a band together.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't seen Sam until you see Sam in front of a live audience with a full band. So we have a lot of
I'm
fun with
seat
each
belted in right here, but normally I am
Yeah, she's
like ADHD out there.
Yeah, so that's really her vehicle, is that high energy. So it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have both.
Right.
So we put together a band. Steve Caraway, who's a veteran songwriter, singer from Gloucester, old friend. I played on his albums, and he fit right in. Anthony Simon, amazing piano player,
Yep.
can play every instrument. Also has done time at Berkeley. Sounds like a prison. There's three
That's
good
where I
people
thought you were going when you said he's done time.
from Berkeley in the band, and then Channing Devine, who's the youngster, who they're just gifted people.
Yeah.
And you surround, the adage, you surround yourself with great people, and that's that
Definitely
bar. You set
elevates,
that
yeah.
bar higher because you can't fake it. You got to
Right.
bring your best because these people are really, really good. But
They
both
try
Sam
and
and
they
I
put in
love our
the
band.
effort, right? Yeah.
That's awesome. The Samantha Ray Band. And it's great that, you have people on, and not a lot of people will do that. Make sure that they mention everyone behind them. A lot of people are sadly about themselves a lot, right? And so to recognize them, we always try and, get that out of people. I'm glad you give that kudos readily. And
We do that during our shows too. It's always a fun little element.
You end up really hating them. Like, I go.
Oh, don't I know that feeling?
Like, I go on Instagram and I watch like Channing play guitar. I'm like, that. Who does he think he is playing like that? I mean, the kid can play like he's 50 years old and he's just a young guy. And I mean, he's gonna do great things.
Yeah.
I know it.
He already is with you.
We know it. Yeah. I mean, we're happy that we're
They're also
proud of being part
enthusiastic
of
doing
that
the
band.
album too. So that's really important for them to appreciate and love what we're creating as much as we do, so that we can put out the best product that we can with people that appreciate and really understand our music.
Absolutely.
In your music, are you playing just the New England area, or are you playing outside New England?
Well, we just got a couple of gigs
Until
in
last week.
Yeah, Georgia, and we're trying to make a whole swoop through Nashville too. So we'll be everywhere. We go wherever we'll go wherever you want.
So go to SamanthaRay.com. It's RAE. You can find out where they're going to be playing. You can buy some swag. You can listen to their music. You can watch videos. You can see some of the awesome photos from our friend John Gagnon at the Bostonian Photography.
Amazing.
Yes.
Here
John
in
is
studio
great.
with us
In
today,
studio
doing some
session.
shoots, and he brought his dad Al along with him.
Hi, Al.
There you
So yeah, definitely. If you need a wedding photographer or anything, give John a call and
His
see.
photos are amazing. They make you look
Going like this.
awesome.
Does that mean don't talk about you?
But check out his Facebook page, his Instagram page, and I'll tell you this: that there's some amazing photos. You do an incredible job, absolutely. And so you do a lot of musicians as well, right? You have a stable of musicians you've worked with, and
Mostly local.
and these two.
Oh, he
yeah,
said he
he's
was
a-
exclusive. Wait a minute.
We're gonna have to rewrite it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk after the show.
So you've been down to Nashville. You get to perform down there. The whole band, or is it just the
Our
two of
whole
you?
band has not been there yet, so we're holding out. But Jay and I will be going down there, I think, in April, to try and get into
Excellent.
some acoustic shows, and then always up through.
Do you have a
Boston.
favorite spot you like to play in Nashville?
Not yet. We still gotta find our favorite.
We went down there a couple of years ago with Ayla Brown and Rob Bellamy,
Yeah.
and put on a couple shows at the Whiskey Room in Franklin, which is south.
Oh, yeah,
of the town.
yeah.
For Leo Fonseca and the Lions Group people,
Which is awesome, yeah.
which are people that help us with the
The
plugs,
Cancer
are
Fund,
because
yeah.
they have passion for a cancer fund.
Absolutely, plug away, and we're
Bobby
glad to
Wong
put them
at the
all up on the
Kowloon.
page.
Yeah.
Bobby Wong at the
Yeah.
Kowloon, great
Yeah.
people.
Has done so
So
much
nice
for us.
family.
Yeah.
I mean, not without even asking, he would hand me the check for all of the ticket sales to a show and say, "Here, give this to the day."
Yep.
I mean, it's just those are the types of people that inspire us.
Yeah.
For sure.
We love the Kowloon, and you played up there at the Summer Series this year,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. It's a good spot. That's a fun thing to do.
So if any of our listeners or viewers want to contribute to the fund that these guys spearheaded, it's countrywomancancerfund.org.
That's correct. Yep.
So please empty those pockets.
And if you forget, you
help a
can
great
always
cause.
get the link on the Samantha Ray page.
That's right.
Awesome. What else do you guys want to tell us?
Well, we want to play.
Yeah, we're gonna play.
Well, we
one
want you to
song.
play.
We're gonna play another song.
That's what
but,
we do.
But we've never played this one, so we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Right? We've played that first one out, and this was the second time for the Christmas song, and this is gonna be the first time.
First time on Musicians and Beyond?
Yeah.
Mark,
It's a first.
it's the first. Let's do it. Samantha Ray and Jay Della Sola.
Footsteps in the night, gas lights dim. Wishing you were here, but where you been? Gems in the attic, missing in the light. I'm going crazy, you're gone all night. I'd do anything to you. I'd do anything, but you're a murdering two-time, a whistle-blowing whole time, and taking me out. Ooh, walking on a thin wire, keeping like a dog fighter. You're a gaslighter. Buying our land, pushing our cattle, middle class stand in the line of battle, riding in the base, the homeland line, fighting a war that's right inside you. I'd do anything for you. I'd do anything, but you're a murdering two-time, a whistle-blowing whole time, and taking me out. Ooh, walking on a thin wire, keeping like a dog fighter. You're a gaslighter. Cause you're murdering two-time, a whistle-blowing whole time, and taking me out. Ooh, walking on a thin wire, keeping like a dog fighter. You're a murdering two-time, a whistle-blowing whole time, and taking me out. Ooh, walking on a thin wire, keeping like a dog fighter. You're a gaslighter. Gaslighter.
Awesome.
That's a
I
great
gotta
song.
know. Let's find out the back door info on the lyrics to that one.
Gaslighter. Well, this is actually funny. So my mom loves to watch old movies and like Turner Classic Movie and all that stuff. So she turned me on to this movie called Gaslight, which was like a 1944 movie, and we watched it, and I was like, man, this is so crazy. And then I don't know, maybe it was like the next day or a couple days later, Jay came up to, we were having a writing session, and I said, I had this idea of kind of like this movie and like other things too. Kind of the movie turned kind of political at some points, and I did some research, and lyrics just go with the song about this guy who is basically gaslighting his wife and killed her aunt. It's all like dramatic. And there's gems that there's hidden in the attic, and he goes up every night and he like turns and flickers the lights, the gaslight, hence gaslight. And when Jay came over, he was like, I have this chord, and then it turned into this like really cool sound, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. And then we just kept going from there.
So how long did it take for the music and the lyrics to gel?
10 minutes.
Honestly, this was the most craziest one that was like 30 minutes, and we were like, did this even just happen? So that song was super fast. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, so you came, she brought, it's the funny part about this is I suggested to change a lyric. She goes, no, this is in the movie.
Yes,
I'm like, all right, but that's taboo. We
Yeah,
can't touch that. That's
yeah.
gonna. So.
That's
But
not
then-
how the movie went.
But then I think she came up with the hook, right? The chorus hook, like,
That's a great song. That's a great hook.
and then I came up with like a hook in the beginning,
Yeah, that was, and I was like, yeah,
and then
okay.
the other part.
We all have
So
some
it was 10
gaslighters in
minutes.
our lives, you know.
That's unreal.
You know what? You go to the other part, and she go, yeah, I like that,
Yeah.
and then she
It did. It
throw
was so
another
fast.
part
I don't
on it,
know.
and it's fun. It's
Yeah.
really fun to write. So she doesn't have a writer's block. I had a writer's block for most of my life. When I was a kid, I wrote, and then something shuts down creatively. You know, it's like left brain, right brain kind of a thing.
Well, life
and
happens
you lose confidence in your ability to not your ability musically, but your ability to think that anybody cares about anything you would do. Like you start to feel like, why would anybody think this is any good? You know, maybe that's a personal thing. I don't know. I have to talk to somebody. But you get into this rut, and it's like I would write. It's like you start writing a song. It's like, well, this isn't Let It Be. It's not going to be good enough. Or, this isn't Yesterday. It's like, you know, you compare yourself to the historic songs, and so you're never good enough. She's a free spirit, and that she exudes that. So when she's singing, she sings her stories.
Yeah.
And it helped. You know, we help each other. I have some musical experience for many years and production experience, and I help Sam, but Sam's helped me become a better songwriter. And it unleashes it, and what happens is it ends up just, you get together in a session like that, and at the end, you're like, we looked at each other like, this is pretty good. And then other people, it doesn't matter what you think.
Right.
Other people
As long as
say,
people respond to
Right,
it. Yeah.
I really
yeah.
think that's a good song. You do?
It's a great song. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you
It's
can
fun
tell
one.
by, you know, when you guys are out playing, watching your audience,
Oh my gosh,
everyone's
it's
singing
been
along. and
crazy. Yeah, even
bouncing
if
their
they
heads.
don't know it, I'm like, you don't know this song. We just started playing it, and they're like singing the words like they know it, and that like really warms my heart, and it's really nice.
Yeah, that must be a cool feeling.
It's so cool. It just happened at Loretta's. I mean, we played "Take Me Down," and they went crazy. It was like the first time that that song goes over really, really well, and that one's on the album too. So I'm excited for all of that.
We're excited to hear the whole album, that's for sure.
Okay.
You want to hear one more song before we wrap this up?
Why one more? Why you being so limiting?
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen plays for 3 hours.
That's right. and look how old he is, and he can do that.
That's true.
We can
Not
sit
as
here
old
for
as Mick
we could
Jagger.
sit here for 3 hours.
Ready?
Ready. Well, my girls took me out on the town. Since you, well, I've been feeling down. Well, I finally got her done. He's 6'1" and we're having fun until I walked out to the line. That's when I stopped. Said I only cry in trucks. I know I shouldn't care too much, but as soon as I hop in, it takes me back to where I've been. He could have drove a Mazda, Honda, maybe a Jeep. My emotions are stuck and my heart's feeling weak. Wish I could get into it, but I'm stuck. Jacked up wheels are just my luck. I only cry in trucks. Cummins Dodge, Dooley Ford, oh, I'm a ditch. 'Cause I'd be fighting back these tears like a little bitch. F-150 I really liked. GMC was just my type, but they all just left me here in a puddle of tears. Said I only cry in trucks. I know I shouldn't care too much, but as soon just my luck, I only cry in trucks. Well, I know I shouldn't be feeling this way. That's easy to say in a Chevrolet. It's only needle to the floor and a 4x4 to the freeway. No, not today. I only cry in tugs. Said I only cry in tugs. I know I shouldn't care too much, but as soon as I hop in, takes me back to where I've been. He could have drove a Mazda, Honda, maybe a Jeep. My emotions are stuck and my heart's feeling weak. Wish I could get into it, but I'm stuck. Jacked up wheels are just my luck. I only cry in trucks. 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 Can you get the door for me? Thanks.
Wow, awesome.
Sam and Jay from the Samantha Ray Band.
Yeah. You guys got big stuff coming.
So awesome. Thank
You've
you
opened
so
up
much.
for some pretty significant names. You've opened up for Sugar Ray,
Yep.
Parmalee, Fastball,
So
all kinds of
cool.
things. Who do you
David
guys?
Neal.
David
What's
Neal, yeah.
like? What's a dream of yours to
Oh man.
open up for or play with?
To open up or play with. There's so many artists that you'd love to just go on tour with. I would be lucky enough to just be on a tour. I mean, that would be a dream.
So,
But Mitchell Tenpenny does a lot with funds and stuff like that. So he seems like he gives back a lot. He'd be one.
Well, first of all, there's nothing funner than being on a bigger tour. And I remember walking into the Royale and seeing Parmalee rehearsing, and I was like,
It's so cool.
that's fun. That's what I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
do. And then we got up on stage, and all these heads and everybody smiling, waiting to hear you. So that's where we want to be. We're super happy playing in the smaller clubs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
If we got an opportunity, I think the opportunity comes through the quality of the originals, because I think promoters and people that do this for a living, they want entertaining opening acts to get
Sure.
the people warmed up. It's not about you. You're not a star, but you're there to make people feel good and get excited for the national act. So we're hoping that we're writing material that will serve. Between the two of us, we have 22 songs. Yeah. And in our opinion, our humble opinion, we think that they're really strong. And that bodes well, because I think that if we can refine these songs and we can get them ready, somebody eventually will look and say, this would be a great opening act, because she is a great
Powerhouse.
star quality powerhouse out front, and she's exciting and she gets the crowd going. So I think that's part of our end game, is to, I don't even think we're looking beyond that. It's not stars in your
Yeah,
eyes.
it's
It's like,
just-
I would love to open up for a national act,
Playing
a
all our original
legitimate-
tunes,
in
yeah.
a big arena or something like that. And maybe that's the first step to see where you go after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, we saw Mitchell Tenpenny down in Daniel Island, South Carolina,
nice, yeah.
in Charleston. So let's make sure we reach out to Mitchell.
Mitchell, we'd love, maybe he can come on and do a show to help our cancer fund.
That would be
cool.
pretty cool. Let's see if we can make that happen.
awesome. So we thank you guys for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
You know,
we
you guys.
so
We
appreciate
even
it.
brought you gifts.
Oh my gosh.
These are like hard to get, limited edition, Musicians and Beyond.
See
Yay.
brand, see what
And,
I'm talking about?
and
look at
beer?
this.
And beer.
Even drumsticks with that
Oh,
logo on it
Jay.
for you, Jay. So
What
we want to
size are
thank you guys coming in. Mark, I think we gained a new friend.
Absolutely.
Oh
You know,
my
we
gosh.
Two new friends.
two new friends. That's
Should we
a,
cheer? Should we do the beers and cheers them?
If you would like to.
Oh yeah. Let's
well, they're probably going to be warm,
Yeah, you
right?
don't
No,
hand,
they're cold.
You don't want- Are they?
You don't
They're ice
hand
cold.
Sam a beer and not
Yeah.
crack it.
Oh wait, that one's watermelon. I need that one. Here.
I love it.
I don't know what these are, but you guys go.
This is from Angletree Brewing down in
Right
North
here.
Attleboro.
No.
We're switching though, Jay. That one looks like a watermelon.
Little girly.
Oh, get
Little
this.
girly.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, it's been great having you guys
right.
come in. So next show, where are you going to be? Where can we make sure someone comes out and sees you real soon? Where are you going to be on stage?
You are gonna go gamble next weekend at
Mohegan
Mohegan
Sun.
Sun. We're gonna be at Comics, and we love it there. They're so great to us. So come see us down at Comics, y'all. It will be super fun.
How fun is it to be able to go down there? You know, you're probably going to stay over, have a nice room, get a little relaxation
they
before
do.
or after the
Yep.
show, maybe lose a little bit of money.
You know what? We've never actually hit the casino. I don't know why. I did go to a show in the next room over once, but that was
Well,
for like
my
a birthday
wife
party.
Kim went in. She talked me into going into the slots, and she didn't know how to run the slots. And she put like a 20 in, thinking she'd play for an hour.
Really?
And it's like she pulled it once. It's like it's
Was
so gone.
it-
She goes, "Let's get out of
There's
here."
no penny slots anymore. Yeah.
No, it's
We like
it's
lost
a big
about 20
change.
in one spin. I'm like, well, this is not good.
So you get to play down in Mohegan Sun every now and then. You
Yep.
you have a set show that you
Yep.
do down there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
cool.
we're at Loretta's on Sunday,
Yep.
right?
Oh yes.
Acoustic and
yep.
for
Acoustic
brunch.
and
Well, okay, good. That's awesome.
Which is chill. That's just
It's
a
always,
nice,
yeah, a cool
nice
vibe there.
morning thing.
Cool. So this is Samantha Ray and Jay Della Sola. We earned a couple new friends today.
Yes, we have.
agreed.
Thank you
agreed.
guys.
Yeah, we
Well,
wanna
no,
So
thank you
much. It
guys.
was so much
thank you for
fun.
being our friends.
Yeah, we like to think everyone that comes into the studio shares some stories on the show, becomes a friend. So, as
love it.
John's saying, thank you for being our friend.